Hey guys, welcome to my channel, One Raw Chick. My name is Yadivis, and today I want to show you guys exactly how to fix your over bleach knots. So today, as I was bleaching my wig, I noticed that my consistency was a little too sticky and a little too runny, and it caused it to go through the lace and over bleach the knots in certain spots. So I want to show you guys what not to do and how you can fix it if this happens to you. So to bleach your knots, you're going to need your bleaching powder, your developer, an applicator brush, a mixing bowl, and I highly recommend using a timer just because when you're using developer 30 and 40 especially, it bleaches so quickly that if you lose track of time, you can really over bleach and damage your hair. So this is what I did that I would have done differently. Next time I would have put the powdered first versus the liquid. As you saw, I was really heavy-handed with that liquid, causing it to be really soupy. So I had to really build up on the consistency with the powder to try to make it as thick as I could. So even though I spent myself like adding the powder, try to build it up, it still wasn't where it needed to be. So right here, even though you see it that it's a little bit more thicker, it's still runny. You see how it's runny? You don't want it like that. That's a big no. Put the thumbs down, girl. So on this one, you see how when I'm applying it, it looks like really shiny. It looks like soupy. That means that it's too runny. After you let it wait 10 minutes, you want to go ahead and wash and rinse the hair out thoroughly. Make sure there's nothing left behind. I recommend using a neutralizing shampoo or something with a deep moisture so that your hair can have its shininess and the moisture that it needs, especially after this harsh process. So as you can see here, I like to run the water first under the part with the bleach, take some of that out before I put the shampoo on it. And when I put the shampoo, I put it directly on the lace side and scrub it just to make sure there's nothing left behind, that mixture. You don't want that texture, that residue to be on your head or on the frontal or anything like that because it can damage it really good. Now after that, you want to make sure that you maybe do it 2 times. I like to do it 2 times to make sure the shampoo takes all the impurities out and it's really out of the hair. And then after, you just want to continue to shampoo and conditioning it, making sure that you really get everything and that you don't leave any residue behind. So after I washed her, this is how she looked, and it looks so natural. I love how it looks like a scalp. This is a picture that I took how it was against my skin. But as I started parting, I noticed that there were certain spots that were over bleached, and I didn't want to leave it like that. So I want to show you guys how to correct it if this happens to you. So what you'll need is your box color. I'm using Natural Black by Dark and Lovely, a mixing bowl, and versus an applicator brush that we use, you want to get that eyebrow tool. This is going to let you get close to the root without staining the lace. And instead of dipping it into the mixture, you want to roll it just to make sure that it's evenly distributed and it's not so much where it's going to drip onto the lace. So as you can see, I'm parting the hair. I'm trying to find those spots that are over bleached. And when I do find it, I'm getting as close to the root as possible. Still taking my time, trying not to be heavy-handed because if it dips on the lace, it's going to be a little bit more harder to take out. So this is how I fix those knots, and as you can see, it looks way better, way more realistic. So let me know if this video helped you guys. Comment below, and thank you again for watching.